In order to complete the latest quest, I have to teleport to Heaven's Peak and fight Khan with his warriors. Like in Mellow Hills, one of our main opponents are the Watchful Eyes. Once the cinematic ends, I have to be very fast and summon about 40 red minions and place most of them near the brown beast that summons regular riders. After that, placing the rest at the beginning of the stairs is a good way to start with in order to keep the incoming riders away. Something equally helpful is to summon some browns to protect the reds, but in that case you will have to tank the damage from the incoming bombs so that you don't end up losing the generally most valuable minions in your disposal. Once you find the chance, summon about 20 browns and 20 green minions and approach the 2 remaining Watchful Eyes. These ones are red, so they summon red riders. In order to keep your minions safe, you should kill them once they spawn with the combustion spell or Inferno if you have 100% corruption level. The most important thing is to send the green minions on top of them while they are close to the ledge, otherwise they won't be able to jump back to it. They will fall down inside the Watchful Eyes field of energy and of course die instantly. Once they are dead, I will take a moment to break some chests, barrels and boxes, not for the gold they contain, but for the mana potions, cause later on I will use spells that drain my mana very rapidly. In the next fight, I will need 45 red minions and 5 brown. This quest is one of the few ones in the whole game that I prefer to have more red minions in my horde, and the only reason for that is that their type of attack is range, so they can kill Khan and the brown Watchful Eyes without getting too close. This quest is consisted from 4 individual battles. In each of them you have to fight against a different combination of opponents, and therefore you can probably use a horde consisted from different minions and be equally effective each time. I tried to show you how you can complete this quest without changing your horde through all the fights against Khan. If you don't like the synthesis of my horde and you believe you can create a more efficient one, then I would just advise you to not summon minions to the maximum horde size until you know exactly what you are dealing with, cause then you might find yourself with 30 blue minions, for example, trying to do damage to a huge warrior like Khan. If the Watchful Eye and Khan surround you, do not panic, just try to reposition your minions to avoid Khan's attacks, and in the meanwhile let them focus on the beast to clear you the path. As you can see, I'm using a small trick so that Khan cannot hit my horde while the red minions are hitting him. The important thing to make this work is to select as your main minions the browns, stand a little bit in front of them and avoid Khan's attacks. The reason you should not have the reds as your primary minions is because, as you can see, sometimes they are not positioning themselves right behind me, as the browns do, so Khan may have the chance to hit some of them in one of his attacks. When Khan has lost 1/4 of his life, he will proceed to the next area. In your way there, you will find 3 riders and some boxes in case you want to search for mana potions to replenish some of your mana. The first thing I need to do is to protect the minions that try to turn the wheel and close the gate from the incoming riders. The easiest way to do that is to use the Sanctuary spell, run towards the riders so that the barrier knocks them down, and send the brown minions to finish them. I will apply the same method with before, only this time, when his life will reach the half, I will use the Legion of Honor spell to boost my minions and do more damage to him faster. He will probably kill 3 or 4 of my browns, but I don't want to bore you, so I can sacrifice some of my minions to move to the next area faster. Of course, if you like my method and decide to follow it, you don't have to sacrifice them. You can take as much time as you want to end the battle with Khan. Also, one more thing to know about my method is to be careful and reposition your minions if you think that you are too close to Khan and that you won't be able to avoid his attack without hitting you or your minions. I changed the number of my minions a bit, but the main principle is the same for the rest of this quest. Most of my horde must be consisted from at least 40 red minions, and maximum from 10 browns. I will take some time to kill the riders and break all the nearby chests, barrels and boxes. I could really use some mana potions since the Legion of Honor spell drained almost all of my mana. It's better to send the browns kill the red riders while they are still there, cause most of the times the columns in front of them will block their bombs. The tough part in the final stage of the battle with Khan is that there are two brown watchful eyes in patrol that can make your life really difficult. The good thing is that you can kill both of them pretty easily, although only one of them must die in order to be able to move more freely, and that these creatures do not summon any riders. They are just here to block your way and kill your minions if they walk through their field of energy. In case you want to summon any green minions, you should know that their pit is behind me, at the other side of the battlefield. Just be careful, cause Khan may trap you while going there, and kill a considerable amount of minions. This time I will synchronize the use of the Legion of Honor spell with Khan's life, so that he won't have enough time to kill any of my minions. As usually, I have to give the final strike in order to kill him. The next and last quest of the game takes place in my tower, and it's a pretty interesting one. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys.